here today with this Dreo space heater. So let's unbox this and see what we get. In these coming cold months, I'm eager to warm my house just a little bit without perhaps using like the central heating, which can be quite expensive. And then getting a small heater like this at my workstation when I'm working from home, I think that's a lot of a better solution. So let's open this up and see what we get. Okay, so we get the unit right here. It's just a small heater unit, a little display. It looks quite nice. You can see the grills right here, and then that little display over here, and then a couple of buttons on here. So plus and minus, on, a timer, lighting function, and then a little remote, so that's cool as well. So let's plug this in and see how warm this gets. So the extension cord with it isn't that long. As you can see, it's not that long, so getting like an extension cord perhaps could be a good solution. Otherwise you might not really be able to use this like near your couch or something. So let's plug this in right here. Okay, so it's already turned on, and then I can push the power button. So let me take you with me a little closer there. Okay, so there is the unit is on. Let's turn that on. So it already has this LED display and the light. I can push the light button to turn that off or on. You can see H3. Oh, that's immediately really warm here. Just on H3. And it has 3 heating levels. So H1, H2, H3. This immediately gets really hot. Well, you can't really see that through the camera, but it is really hot. And then you have those same buttons on the remote there, which is also quite handy. It says warning, do not cover, so don't put anything on there because there's really a heat radiating from that. So this is definitely enough to heat yourself. Well, if you're sitting next to it, you're working next to it, this gives immediate heat. A lot of it. So then you have a few different settings here. Oh, you can set the temperature as well in Celsius. So there's a few different settings, and then you can set the timer for how many hours you want, and then plus, and it will auto shut off after that. So if you're planning to use this like near your couch or your bed, and you might fall asleep or something, you can just set that timer so you don't have to worry about that, about this running all night, for example, or all day. So let's turn that off. Oh, and now it's still hot. It's counting down. When it will not be hot, I think. So, wow, Jesus, really hot, really fast. And now that's turned down. I can still grab it, but I can feel it's really warm. So definitely with something of this size, you can still heat a small room, like a large room like this. Of course, you can't heat the whole room, but it will get warmer, definitely. But I'll use that like near my workstation right there, or upstairs in my office where I work. So either at the table, and just put this on the table right next to you, and you'll definitely be warm all day without using the central heating. So I think that's really cool, and I definitely recommend.